aga mul oli hommikul tohutu närv sees. Mul oli süda paha, ma ei tahtnud süüa hommikul ja mul isegi ei läinud kohv hommikul sisse, nii et kõik oli halvasti ja ma mõtlesin, et kui see nii algab, et see ei saa hästi lõppeda.
No see elevus ja see põnevus ja see on nagu, seda elektrit on nagu nii palju, et kõik see õhk nagu säriseb.
Nii kui see pasun käib. Kõik peavad niimoodi esile.
Kõik on alles ees.
Kogu aeg endal kuklas hoidma seda, et rahu, tee oma asja.
Et mul juba jalad olid seal lõpus, ikka väga pakud olid, ikka väga valusad olid.
Vabatahtlikud olid väga tublid.
See tunne, et keegi ergutab, oli väga mõnus.
Mina ei tunne neid, nemad ei tunne mind, aga nemad näevad mu nime, nad hüüavad, nad karjuvad.
Ja see andis nii palju energiat, et mul jooksunumbrid tõusid. See oli äge. Ilus finiš.
Uskumatu, aga ma tegin selle hullus ära, mis ma ette võtsin.
Ma ei oleks arvanud, et ma suudan midagi sellist.
See emotsioon ja see sisetunne, see on sõnul kirjeldamatu. Down to the river.
Good evening and welcome to IRONMAN 70.3 Tallinn race briefing. My name is Eero Raudsepp and I'm a head referee of this event. We are going through the details of Sunday's race, and also if you still have questions, feel free to ask them in Facebook or in YouTube in comment section. And after the briefing, we try to find answers to all of your questions. So let's start with the briefing first. Schedule for tomorrow, Saturday, is in front of you. We open info and expo at 10 o'clock in the morning, and also you have plenty of time tomorrow to pick up your race materials. It's athlete check-in is open from 10 o'clock in the morning till 6 p.m. in the evening. Shuttle buses go from Viru Hotel and Seaplane Harbour to Transition 1 starting at 1:20 up to 7 o'clock in the evening. Transition Area 1 is open for bike check-in from 2 p.m. till 8 p.m. and during the same time you have bike technical service available in T1. On race day, on Sunday, we have again shuttle buses leaving from 8 to 8:45. We have two routes for Sunday. One route starts from Seaplane Harbour and goes to the transition area, and another route starts from Viru Hotel and also goes to Harku, where is the transition 1. Transition area will be open from 8:30 till 9:45, so you have plenty of time to do last-minute adjustments. And again, from 8:30 we have bike technical service available in T1, and technical service is there till 12 o'clock. Your start will be at 10 o'clock, and teams will start 10:30. Checkout from Transition 2 is from 4 p.m. till 7:30. And 7:30 we start with award ceremony in Seaplane Harbour. Now a few words about shuttle buses. Tomorrow, starting from 1:20 p.m., shuttle buses will leave every 20 minutes at Viru Hotel. Actually, the bus station is about 100 meters away from the hotel, but you can find it if you look at the athlete's guide, for example. The bus route for tomorrow is Viru Hotel, then Seaplane Harbour, Saku Suurhall, where is the big parking area, and also transition area 1, which is Harku. On Sunday, the buses leave every 15 minutes at Viru Hotel and Seaplane Harbour. And as mentioned earlier, the routes, we have 2 different routes. One route is from Viru to transition 1 and another one from Seaplane Harbour to transition 1. It's recommended to wear a mask in the shuttle bus. Here is the timetable of shuttle buses for Saturday. On the left-hand side, you can see the route from Viru to Harku. So buses will leave after every 20 minutes. And on the right-hand side, it's the timetable for the buses that are coming back from T1 to Viru and to Seaplane Harbour. You can find these timetables also in info booths here in Seaplane Harbour and also in the Ironman Estonia Facebook page. Shuttle buses for Sunday, you can see there are 5 buses leaving at 8 o'clock from both Viru Hotel and Seaplane Harbour. Then 15 minutes later, next 3 buses will leave. 8:30, 2 buses from both places, and 8:45 the last bus will leave both Seaplane Harbour and also Viru Hotel. And we have at 12 o'clock 1 bus coming back from Harku to Seaplane Harbour. Tomorrow, if you come to T1 to check in, you need to take 6 items with you. The list is here. So bike with a sticker on it and also bike helmet with a sticker on it. Please remove all the stickers from previous races, from your, the number stickers from your bike helmet. Also, you need to have blue bike bag and red run bag. Also, they have to have sticker on it. And the wristband and race number also are mandatory. So all these 6 items must be with you if you come to transition area check-in tomorrow. If any of these items are missing, you can't check in. Only athletes are allowed in transition area, and it's not allowed to mark your bike and bag in any way. Officials will remove all these markings. Bike technical service will be available in the transition area. You can have your bike shoes, you can put your bike shoes on the pedals, you can have your gels, bars, drinks securely attached to the bike. Helmets must be placed in the blue bag, not on the bike. And you leave your blue bike bag on the bag rack in T1. Red run bag you drop also in T1, and you don't have access to it on race day morning. So on race day morning you have only access to your blue bike bag. Red run bag, you have to pack it this way that if you tomorrow give it away, you don't have access to it on race day morning. And transition areas have video surveillance and security overnight. On Sunday morning, we open transition area at 8:30, and it's open till 9:45. Don't forget to take a swim cap, timing chip, and race number with you. Again, we have bike technical service available, and if you bring your own pump, you may not store it in any of the race bags. We have pumps available in bike technical service area, so it's not necessary to bring your own pump. If you need to change your clothes, you can do it in T1. In start area, there are no changing tents. Also, you can fill up your bottles with water in T1. We have water available for you in T1. Race start is at 10 o'clock for age groupers. So we have a rolling start. That means after every 5 seconds, 5 athletes enter the water. Individuals have red swim cap. All world athletes have gold swim cap. And teams will start 10:30. They have light green swim cap, and teams will have mass start. It's possible to warm up before the start, so swim warm-up is open from 9:15 till 9:45, and we also have showers on the beach. So those who don't want to go to the water, they can take a shower. Here is a simple map of the start area. So 5 corridors, 5 athletes after every 5 seconds will enter the water. You can see white bag drop-off area here, and also team swimmers can leave their white bag in the white bag drop-off area. These bags will, team swimmers' white bags will be taken to T1. So as soon as the swimmer finishes the swim, he will get his white bag in T1. The other white bags will go to the finish. Your swim course is just one lap, 1.9 kilometers. Today at 8 o'clock in the morning, water temperature was 21.2 degrees. So it's gonna be wetsuit swim according to this temperature. You can use neoprene swim cap. You may not use neoprene booties if the water temperature is 18.4 or more. And if you use wetsuit, it's up to you. You can leave your race number under the wetsuit. Swim course cutoff time is 1 hour and 10 minutes. So if you can't make it with this time, sorry, you can't go to the bike course. So 1 hour, 10 minutes for each individual. Here is the map of the swim course. We have just 3 turning buoys. So right-hand turns are marked with white buoys, and left turn, which is close to the exit, is the red turning buoy. There are also some yellow small buoys that just keeps you on the track. First transition area. If you exit the swim course, you need to take your wetsuit and swim gear in the blue bike bag. So you may complete the change in the changing area, put all your swim stuff in the blue bike bag and leave it in bag drop area. Before you take your bike from the bike rack, please be sure that you have fastened your chin strap of your helmet, and you can mount your bike after the mount line, which is let's say 20 meters after the transition area. You can see race officials there with a red flag. There is a green line on the ground, so after the mount line you can start cycling. This mount line is also marked clearly in T2, so you have to dismount the bike before the dismount line. And after the finish of your race, you can collect your blue and red bags in T2 from 4 p.m. till 7:30, and you need to have your race number or wristband to check out your equipment. Here is the map of the T1. So you exit the swim, go to the bag rack, pick up your blue bag. Then there are 2 tents for men and for women. So here is the changing area. After changing, you leave your blue bag in the bag drop area, run and pick up your bike and head out of the transition area. So the mount line is over here and you can start cycling. Team swimmers will exit the water, will take off their wetsuit here in the changing area and run to their team members over here. So team swimmer must take off the wetsuit and run with the wetsuit to the team relay area and give the timing chip to the team cyclist. Team cyclists can leave their white bag over here so that they will get it back immediately after the bike section in T2 in the team relay area again. And team bikers can enter to the transition area up here, so you can see team in and out. So swimmer after the swim can leave the area from here, and team bikers have access to transition area also up here. Let's go on with the bike course. Bike course is 1 lap and we have 3 aid stations. You can see the kilometer marks on the screen. In all aid stations you can find food, drinks, toilets, some basic tools, also pumps, spare tires. You may not get any personal food drinks from your support team, and you are allowed to litter only in these 3 aid stations. If you are littering outside of these areas, it will result in blue card, which is 5-minute time penalty. On the bike course, it's mandatory to wear your race number and it must be visible on the back. You may not use cameras, phones, earplugs, And in case you need medical or technical support on the bike course, please stop the motorbikes that are driving on the course, and they will call technical support and or medical support, whatever you need. Just stop them and ask what you need. Here is the map of the bike course. You will exit the swim, head out of the city, and it's a nice one lap, 90 kilometers. So you have a first aid station over here, 0.28 kilometer. Then we have one out and back section and a second aid station at the 54 kilometer. And you come back to the city and finally to the seaplane harbor. Bike course, we have no drafting race, so draft zone is 12 meters and you have 25 seconds to pass the athlete in front of you. Slipstreaming is allowed, and if you are entering the draft zone of the athlete in front of you, you must complete the pass. If you are not doing it, the result is blue guard. If you drop out of the if you have been overtaken, you need to drop out of the draft zone immediately. And if you are repassing before you have exited the draft zone, then it's also overtaken violation and you receive the yellow card for it. So you may receive blue guard for drafting or yellow guard for blocking or repassing before dropping out of the draft zone. In both cases, if you have received these cards, you need to stop in a penalty tent. So yellow card is 30-second time penalty and blue card is 5-minute time penalty. Red card is disqualification. And also 3 blue cards will result in disqualification. We have cutoff times in Harku at 3:30. It's at the point 78 kilometers. And the total swim plus bike cutoff time is 5 hours and 13 minutes. So in case you received blue or yellow card, you need to stop in a penalty tent. We have just one penalty tent on the course, which is in T2, immediately after the dismount line. You need to stop in the penalty tent and tell the officials how many cards and what color of cards did you receive. And you sign the log sheet and stay respective time in the penalty tent. And all your numbers will be slashed. That means bike number, helmet number, and bib number. But if you didn't receive any penalties, so after dismounting, you will rack your bike in the first available spot, and bike catchers will take your bike to the T2. So you don't need to run to T2 as such yourself. You just rack your bike, run to the bag rack area, pick up your red run bag and put all your bike gear in the red run bag, including the helmet. Your bike shoes may stay on the pedals. If you don't leave them on the pedals, you need to put them in the red run bag. And after you complete the change, you leave the red run bag in the bag drop area. And as mentioned before, you will get your blue and red bags back in T2 in the afternoon, starting from 4 p.m. till 7:30. Here is the map of transition area 2. So if you come by bike from here, there is a dismount line and also the penalty tent immediately after the dismount line. Then on the street there is a bike rack where you can rack your bike, and bike catchers will take it from here to the transition area. As soon as you have racked your bike, you will run here up to the bag racks, pick up your bag, and here is the changing area. After the change, you will leave your red bag here in the bag drop area and head to the run course. Turn left. After the first lap, you take the second lap on the run and then you head to the finish. Team bikers have the same procedure, so after the dismount line and going to penalty tent, if you had to go there, you will rack your bike on the bike rack here and run to the team exchange area, which is right here. So Here you complete your relay exchange, you give your timing chip to your runner, and runner starts the run course. And team bikers can get their white bags back again here in the relay, next to the relay area. Run course is 2 laps. We have total 9 aid stations. That means the first aid station is immediately after the transition area, and then we have 4 aid stations per lap. In all aid stations you can find food, drinks, and also there are toilets. Again, you are allowed to litter only in these aid stations, not outside of these areas. If you are doing it outside, you will receive blue card, which is 5-minute time penalty, and it needs to be served immediately on the spot. So as soon as you receive the blue card on the run course, you just need to stop and stay for 5 minutes. During the run course, you must wear a race number which is visible on the front. It's not allowed to escort the runners, and any kind of outside assistance is forbidden. Crossing the finish line with a non-participating individual is also forbidden, and it will result in disqualification. Also, those athletes who have a zipper in the front, please pay attention that if you come to the finish, the zipper must be closed, so it's not opened. During the run, it may open up to the point of sternum, but if you come to the seaplane harbor building, it must be closed. Here is the run course. Please don't pay attention that it's from the Ironman race. It's not 4 laps, it's still 2 laps for you. So you exit, sorry, I will just show also. So you exit the T2 and head to the Old Town. You have the first aid station immediately after the transition area, and another one already here in the street. And if you go to the Old Town, there are also few aid stations on the way. Please don't pay attention. You don't have this one. This is the personal aid stations, which is for Ironman. This is not for you. After run, if you come to the finish area and enter the seaplane harbor building, you may not cross the finish line with a non-participating individual, so please don't take your friends or kids with you in the finish line. It will result in disqualification. Only relay team members can finish together, so swimmer and cyclist can join the runner just outside of the seaplane harbor and run together to the finish. In case you lose your timing chip, you will receive a new one only in transition area, so please go and ask officials and they will give you a new timing chip. And after you have finished the race, please return the timing chip in the finish area. Don't walk away with it from there. Award ceremony takes place on Sunday at 7:30 in Seaplane Harbor. And we have 35 slots for the next year's Ironman 70.3 World Championships, which are taking place in Finland, in Lahti. So this is the whole briefing at the moment, and we'll see if we have any questions from you, and let's try to find the answers to them. Where do we stick the 3 additional small number stickers given? You don't need to stick them anywhere. These are just for you, so there is not any place mandatory where you have to stick them. Will we have access to the bikes in T1 just before the race so that we can put fresh water bottles on the bike on the morning of the race? Yes, you have access from 8:30 till 9:45 to your bikes and also to your blue bike bag. So yes, you can put your fresh water bottles or pump your tires and just get an overview of your race gear in T1. Am I allowed to swim with bikini top and 3 pants, or do I have to wear top that covers my belly button? Yes, you can swim with a bikini top and 3 pants. It's okay. We have access to T1 in the morning. Will be until 15 minutes before the start. Only thing we can't change after Saturday drop-off is run gear bag. Yes, you can't change anything in your run gear bag. You have to pack it this way that if you give it on Saturday, you don't have access to it anymore. So let's see if we have some more questions. Let's wait a little bit. Do we exchange bottles in bike aid stations? It's up to you. You can change. You will get Gatorade bottles, which are, let's say, you can see the sample of the bottle tomorrow. If you come to the check-in, you can exchange the bottles, or it's up to you. Can I run with a knee band protection? Yes, you can run with a knee band. Let's wait again a few more seconds if we have any more questions. It looks like we don't have any more questions. Then I say huge thanks for watching. See you at the finish line and good luck for your race.